Hello, welcome to our home at Young's Crossing. Today we're going to do some patriotic DIYs to put on my shelf on my front porch. So let's get started. I started by going to Graphics Fairy online, and she has so many free printables. So I just chose some of the older looking patriotic ones, and they're free. So I'm gonna trim them out. Got those printed out. And since we're going to be out in the porch area getting wet, well, they won't be getting wet, but they'll be out in the dampness, I think I need to cut a base for them. Alright, I've got them all done. This next idea I got from Becky at our little vintage home. I feel like she wouldn't mind if I did it. I let that coat dry. Now I'm going to add a second coat. Now I have his hat brim. Right. And that needs to dry. I think I'm going to have the hat brim laying about here. And his shirt and beard. Just come down. Am I the only one that's already looking forward to fall? As I get older, I just love fall. I love the activities, the weather, those holidays. I may just freehand the side. My Uncle Sam is going to look like primitive art, like Grandma Moses or something. So I have this wire. This is for my little patriotic cards I printed out. Roll this up on my glue stick. And then I punched some holes in here. Now, I have to let that glue dry. And we'll return to our Uncle Sam. Sad Uncle Sam. I'm going to take the tape off. My Uncle Sam has not been to the barber lately to get his beard trimmed up. So it'll be a little bit wild. I've got a little bit of mauve here. It's roseberry, actually. Country Colors acrylic. I either got it at Walmart years ago or a Ben Franklin's. Oh, it'll put way too much. Maybe okay. You know me, I just use what I have on hand. If you don't know me, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And ring the bell. And you'll know me. Maybe a little pink. All right, I'm going to let that dry a little more. And we're going to go back to my whatever it is. Let's see. I have 4. And there's what I have. I'll show you when I display it how it looks. I think this white on the legs has dried enough that I can add some red to it. Just gonna freehand it. Now for the hat. I had gloves on. Took them off briefly and forgot them. So I have a mess on me. I just remembered somewhere here I've got his nose. Okay, found the nose. I could put these back on. I know I've already got paint on me, but this made up peach color or whatever. I hear a chickadee outside. I'd open the windows, but it's too hot. And I'll put a little bit of hot glue. Now I'll glue the hat brim. Well, not looking too spiffy. And I need to put his eyes and some tiny little eyebrows. I think I'll put the tiny little eyebrows first if I can get some light. I always just do a little too much. I took one of these little rounds I had that you get off Amazon, and I had my husband drill the hole in it just a little bit bigger. I'm going to try this, see if it's too black. It's not bad. One thing I remember Becky doing in my little vintage home, she just kind of went along and accentuated the edges with a marker. And you know, I just noticed this pen has a tip on it. It says dot tip. That's what I should have done for his eyes. Well, if I wanted primitive looking, I'm certainly achieving it. Now, I'm going to try this other end that says dot. Perfect. Oh, I forgot his little arms. I remember my mom having this hammer when I was a kid. I bet y'all get tired of hearing me say, oh, I had this when I was a kid or whatever. But that's just me. I'm gonna I was gonna glue it, but you know what? I don't think I'm gonna need to. Now these little gold nails to put his arms on with. Now Becky put the flag in his hand, but since my guy's so small, I'm gonna stand him on here, and then put the flag by him, like so. So first, I'll glue my little Sam. Use wood glue. I got a little bit carried away here. And a little was just thinking I need Q-tips out here. Looked up and there they were. There we have him. It'll do. Okay. This one I have a lot stiffer wire. For my next project, I have these books. I bought them at the Dollar Tree. They're all the same. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a stack of books with them. I had painted the top, I painted the tops white, and then I did some ID transfers on there on the top. But I'm thinking I'm going to turn them over the other way. I may just do the bottom one. Okay, I got that done, and now I've got some white. Gonna paint the edges. There's what I kind of wanted to do. Stack them up. As soon as it dries, I've got this jute I'm gonna wind around it and then make a bow out of this, and then in some fashion put these stars and put some glue in my little hole. Let that dry, and I'm going to put this in it. After I printed out the picture on cardstock, and once again, this is from Graphics Fairy. This is one of her free printouts, and I printed it out on cardstock. Then I glued it on another piece of cardstock, and then I put a little piece here to make it more substantial and I can stand it up better. Tear each of these in half. Maybe if I tie this in a knot, it'll give me a bigger base for glue. And there we have it. Could glue the books together, but nothing. And this is my other picture. So let's go take it all to the porch. Okay. I made my decorations some too tall, so I had to put them down lower than I'd hoped. This is my Uncle Sam. As you can see, I'm not the artist in the family. And I'll put him there. And I got this one in the little base. I don't know where to put it. And I have my books. And then I can put those right here. I think that'll work. Now I'll show you close up. Thank you so much for joining us at our home at Young's Crossing. I always appreciate it and hope you'll come back. If you liked it, I'd love a thumbs up. Thank you again. Goodbye.